Hi there! Today I'm doing a manicure for Lacquer Legion's third challenge now. I did one last month. I've done all of them so far, but last month I didn't do a video, so I did do it, but I ran out of time to do a video, especially since I was doing the Hannibal nails. That took up some time. So for this month, their theme is lucky. I've been thinking about it, but it's been kind of hard to come up with something that's like original, not just like the typical like four-leafed clover kind of theme. You know, and I really thought of like what I'm lucky for and how I can interpret that into a visual sort of sense. Eventually it just came down to my upward wave thinking, which might kind of sound odd, but I do kind of try to think about the different options for myself, you know, the different things I could do in life that are fun, you know, sort of like fun career instead of a stressful career. You know, I try and think of things in a positive light and try and live in a more positive way. And even though like I can get down in the dumps, I still bring myself back up. So I feel like I'm lucky for sort of being able to keep a positive out view and know that, you know, I'm still better off where I am than where I could be. I'm going to do sort of an upward thinking sort of design. Basically, I'm going to have upward angles on my nails. What you need for that, or can use, is striping tape. This is striping tape. You can also use just regular tape, which probably would work just as well. It depends kind of the thickness that you want in your design. I'm also using this design to sort of express through the colors of the manicure how we're lucky that it's spring. And right now it's still cold. It snowed yesterday, so it's like not really feeling like spring yet, but I know that when spring does get here and it's actually warm outside and inside, being that my house has been like cold all winter, we're gonna feel like really just lucky that it's warm. So it's kind of killing two birds with one stone. So to move on with the manicure, I've already painted my nails the base color, and that is NYC Colors Brownstone. And the color that I'm going to put on top of that for the arrows is Sinful Colors, and this is Song of Summer. So it's sort of a brown earthy base with like a sage green sort of popping up. So it really is kind of a springy looking manicure. I went ahead and I loosened up the tape here. It can kind of be difficult. I had to cut it to do so, so it's probably like 2 layers of tape, but that's really fine. I have tons of it. And you can easily find this on Amazon for under $1. Now for this design, when you cut it, you want it to be at least the length of half your nail. You're just going to place these in an arrow design to create the upward arrows. I'm going to do rows of them up my nail, and then you just paint over. So here we go.
Flying birds, excellent birds. Watch them fly.
There they go.
Falling snow, excellent snow. Here it comes.
Watch it fall.
Long words, excellent words.
I can hear them now. It's the picture.
catching the snow. I'm looking out, and I'm moving, turning in time, catching up, moving in. Jump up, and I can land on my feet. Look out!
So this is the finished manicure for the spring/upward thinking manicure for Lacquer Legion's Lucky Month. I do like it. I think it's a pretty cute design, but important things to keep in mind: make sure that your nails are dry. Dryness is really important throughout the process. When you put the tape on your base coat, you got to make sure that your base coat is completely dry. And when you take the tape off, you have to make sure that the coat that you put on top of the tape is completely dry. Another thing that I suggest is using one layer of the tape. When I cut open this tape, it's sort of, I got like 2 or 3 layers in there, and then some of it was just one layer of tape. The nails with the thicker tape on it was a little bit hard to work with because I couldn't really shove the tape into the creases of the ends of the nails as easily. It's not as cleanly done as the ones with the thin tape. So if you got like tape that piles top of each other, just don't use that. Use just the one layer of tape, and they're much easier to work with, easier to paint over, and not have paint wanting to like go into the build up into the creases of the tape. So 2 good things to really remember. But it's definitely turned out to be a pretty useful tool for manicures. There it is, and if you're thinking of submitting one of these for this month of March, they're due tomorrow, March 28th, and you can do your manicure, post a picture wherever on the internet, and hashtag LLlucky, and LL stands for Lacquer Legion. So if you haven't heard of them before, I hope that you check out the little competitions that they post every month and maybe get involved. They're a lot of fun. And I hope you like this manicure.